Hello, I'm Peter Purves. Now, we all know that a dog is man's best friend and very soon becomes an integral part of your family. Believe it or not, it's 50 years since my old dog Petra first appeared on Blue Peter, and she very soon became a very beloved member of the Blue Peter family and my family at home. I actually keep 6 dogs at home now, and my wife and I share an equal responsibility in keeping them fit and healthy. Now today, I'm joined by vet Luke Gamble.
Hi.
And we're going to give you our tips on how to keep your dog safe, healthy and well when it comes into your family home. Luke, let's go right to the beginning, because it's very important that you choose the right breed for your family.
Absolutely, Peter. I think the key thing is when you get a dog, you want one that's going to suit your lifestyle and what you do. So if you're a very active person or a very active family, you want a dog that's going to run and bound around, have a great time with you. Whereas if you lead a more sedentary lifestyle, then maybe you want a dog that doesn't need quite so much exercise.
And that's a good point, because there are dogs for all kinds of life, aren't there? There are gun dogs, dogs which are out in the country all the time. There are the hounds, which, well, no, they're not going to be for everyone. There are lap dogs for people who just want a nice, gentle dog to keep at home. So you can pick very carefully, precisely for the needs of your family.
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, I think as a general rule of thumb, you should make sure you've got an hour a day to exercise your dog and spend time with it, irrespective of breed. But there's common trends, for example, sight hounds are going to need a lot more exercise than guarding breeds, things like that.
So look, it really is important that the whole family gets involved with the looking after of the dog.
I think it's absolutely essential, to be honest, especially my family, for example. Everyone gets involved and it's lovely family bonding, but it's also essential for the pet to feel a part of that family unit. That's key.
I suppose it's a good idea to make sure that the children also get involved with the exercising of the dog. At least if they go out with the dog, you can put your feet up and take it easy for a while.
Yeah, absolutely. They send them out in the rain. No, I think exercise is absolutely essential, and it's something the whole family must be involved in, because it's great fun as much as anything else.
Is there a danger that you can over-exercise a young puppy?
You can damage the bones and joints when they're growing, so you want to do everything in moderation. And it's a common misconception that often the very little dogs, things like the toy dogs, don't need a lot of exercise. That's not true, they do. They might not need to go for 10-mile runs and things, but they do need the exercise and they need to be part of the family.
I give them all the chance to have a good run at least once a day.
Absolutely.
How do you make sure that your dog stays healthy? What are the important things?
Good diet, absolutely crucial. Good exercise, and just spending a lot of time with your dog so you're aware of any changes or any developing signs of illness.
What sort of things should you look out for? I mean, I suppose the more you know your dog, the better you know, oh, my dog's not very well today. You would know that. What are the sort of signs you can see?
Well, a healthy dog has a glow about it. It's got bright eyes, a wet nose, you've got nice pink gums, a glossy coat, and it moves well and it's happy and it's responsive. Those are the kind of signs of health and well-being in an animal.
Diet you've mentioned as being very important, but it's important for 2 reasons. Not only to give them the right amount of nutrients and everything else, but also to keep their teeth right. Teeth are very important to a dog.
Teeth are key. Yep, absolutely. Good white, strong teeth, just what you want. Like we would want for our teeth, we want the same for our dogs.
Now, this Be Aware of Lungworm campaign is really important, because the lungworm is something which seems to be growing in importance. It's a very dangerous thing.
Yeah, well, the cases of lungworm have doubled since 2008.
It's different from the ordinary worming that you would do for your dog?
Yeah, absolutely. In fact, there's several different sorts of lungworm, and we're talking about a specific one. Angiostrongalus fussorum is its proper name.
Yeah, don't expect me to repeat that.
And it's a silent assassin. This is the worry with it, because it can be fatal.
What happens? It gets into what? The lungs, the heart? What does it do?
Yeah, well, dogs ingest snails or slugs, and not necessarily the great big ones. It can be the tiny little ones you might not notice in water bowls or in puddles.
What symptoms do they display when they get this?
Well, they can range hugely, and that's possibly one of the scariest things about it. I mean, the incidence of this disease, just to let you know how dangerous it is, the number of cases have doubled since 2008.
Scary, but something we all need to be absolutely aware of. Thanks a lot, Luke. Well, that's it. If you're concerned about lungworm, as you may well be after hearing that, remember the Bayer Lungworm Campaign, and you can look it up on the website www.lungworm.co.uk.